So I just want to address some of the misnomers that I'm getting back, kind of surrounding the Kessingers, okay? And it is going to be a two-parter because I don't have access to my email right now. So, sorry, but so some of the things that I'm getting, and again, I only operate through the grapevine, so if I don't know exactly, it's because I really am not in a position to know, right? So, Chapman baby, you guys actually have on tape the moments of conception. There's only two possibilities. There's only two times that it could be. And you have it on tape. And you can hear that he asks me, can I come inside you? And I say yes. And then on the other one I ask him where he wants to, he says that, and then I say yes. So what does that mean? It means that he's more hasty. The fact that he has to ask me is because I'm the one saying no more often. Think about it. And yeah, so I'm not trapping him. In fact, he kind of said it the other way, that he's like, well, then you wouldn't leave. But the reality is that when he started to suspect that I was pregnant, or yeah, I mean, he said it himself, he borrowed Fiona Apple's lines, he's gonna make a mistake on purpose. He said that before. Yeah, I know, that's the name of the game, that's how it's played. I've watched many times this, direction from other parties and whatnot. So, puppet versus puppet master. So, okay, using the baby to control or get Donovan back, but I didn't ask for him back. You don't have, unless it's the stupid app I don't use, you don't have actual proof of that. No, he didn't do the things. He, most of all, needed to see that he cared about his baby. He didn't. Okay, well, I can't work with that. That's done. I mean, and then there's, the rest of the stuff too, and he didn't do any of the things to get me back, so I left it at that. I didn't see any effort. All I saw was words and bad behavior, and Donovan going out and being reckless and being Donovan. And he did try, he got a job and everything, but he held the money. He says that he had $280 taken out every week. It's not true. I emailed the lodge, the staff, not people I know, just the staff, and asking a question about employment, and they said that it's, for that kind of work, it's $13.50 an hour. I mean, it's minimum wage is $12, so that's definitely not weird. And that they took out $240 bi-weekly, which means that Donovan made, like I estimated, right under, like 100 under $4,000 extra on top of rent, and pretends that he has zero. Well, he sees me and the baby on the street, okay? Let's just tell the story fucking straight, because this is how it was. And you all watched and did nothing and risked the whole world didn't help. I was in 100-degree weather, totally stressed, could have easily lost the baby. You blame me, of course, or say it didn't happen. Alright? And everybody watched, including the Kessingers. And then, so I could have, but I am pregnant. That's not fake. Didn't you guys also insinuate that it was fake? Somebody did. That I had faked the pregnancy, and now you're trying to say, oh, okay, like maybe like after test number 50, we're starting to see, pee on how many sticks, and like, oh, she's just fat. Like, I'm not buying it. I think I'm fucking pregnant. I think I fucking know it. And as far as using Donovan for that, that's another one that's coming back. I mean, it wasn't used. I didn't trick him. I asked him for verbatim. I said, look, I feel like that's what I want to do, and I need to know if you're someone that wants to do that with me or not. I just need to know, because, like, well, at the time I was mad at him. We didn't even have sex until I wanted to make a baby. You get that, right? That he wasn't going to get fucked unless I had a reason. Right. There's no reason to fuck him. But until we decided to make a baby. So since we mutually decide on it, how is it manipulation? How is it trapping when I'm saying go make your own mistakes? Do I chase him to Yosemite? He asked me to move in with him. But to work at the lodge, and I wasn't comfortable. That lodge has been kind of surrounded and sketchy for, I don't know, they keep wanting me to work that front desk job really bad. I don't trust it, and it's been sitting for way too long. I'm totally isolated. I have no transportation, no way to clean food. You know, like, obviously that doesn't work for me. So I didn't see that. I don't know what you want from me, you guys. And then I showed him 6 tests, you know, and you guys were still like, I don't know. And it wasn't the first time. We had been pregnant before, so it's not like he didn't know what it's about. I mean, he does have another baby, right? So you understand the biological process. Wonderful, just checking. Okay, and then you said that, so it's not an accident, and it wasn't not part of the plan. I, having come out of the miscarriage and feeling like, you know, wasn't sure what exactly caused that, and just very like, I mourn that more than you guys know. I got really, like, yeah, some of my emotional stuff was also that at that time. Nobody cared. You know that for 2 months your hormones are fucked up? Nobody cared. And that I used his mom. Okay, let's just break down. Now there's value, what something is worth, and what you paid for something. So just, I'm not trying to manipulate the difference here, but let's break down the values and how much money I actually put in. Okay, both. Now I put in $1,400 to the house of food money. Okay. I cooked and cleaned every day. If I had come in as a caretaker for only 2 hours a day to cook and clean, so very minimal, and was paid minimum wage for that work, I would have gotten $5,040. Okay. I mean, if it's all just brass tacks, right, then let's get down to it. I drove hella for her, whether it was to LA when Donovan's all drinking and useless. I mean, really, and is that the only time you feel cool is when you're inebriated? Is that what it does? Is that? I got you. So, okay. I drove a lot, including like to LA. So if I'm just a paid driver at minimum wage, it's a lot of money. I didn't calculate it because I didn't log hours. But picking Donovan up from this, or driving him there, or, you know, whatever. Doing the thing, getting the groceries that she wanted for her. That, yeah, we also shopped for her, by the way. Yeah. Cook for her, clean for her, shop for her. And then there's the 50 hours of work that I did as... The value of it was of a lawyer worth $5,000. You get that, right? That his lawyer wasn't going to do enough to get him. It was my work. There's not one point that his lawyer made in that courtroom that I didn't have. Okay? And on top of that, I gave her all this other evidence and gave her her case. Okay? And the value of that, I mean, it's 50 hours of work. So if you want to calculate it in like minimum wage, then there you go. But the value of it is like around $5,000 that they got for free. They also saved on not paying the $250 bail because I got him out for free. Not that I'm saying that that apparently they just wanted to leave him in there. Oh, but, and then, you know, they exacerbate, like, and she wants him in jail. Like, no, I don't. It's just, I don't know how to get this guy on his game, but to get the law involved, because he's not doing it on his own, and I'm halfway through the pregnancy with no help from him, and I have a legal right to help from the start of the pregnancy, which I informed you a long time ago, and you kept saying you're going to help, saying you're going to help, and now we're doing whatever it is that you chose to do instead, which is not, whatever it is bad choices. So, and then let's see, I saved your mom $250 by being there. She got $250 for utilities. Okay. I paid another $300 in gas, vouchers and cash. Over $300. I put in other money on Donovan's stuff, just for him. Whether it was a $15 pack of cigarettes when she goes, she's not giving me money. He spends it. He spends it on him all the time. It's not about me. It's not about helping me. It's about Donovan getting whatever the fuck he wanted and being irresponsible. You know, it's true. You have the tapes. And always keeping me poor in the process while just having whatever he wanted. Okay. And, you know, paying for stuff like his bike. I got him his second bike. So my benefits and stuff, guess where they went? It's pulling Donovan out of the hole so that he pulls us out of the hole. In that, thinking that this is a good investment, but not really being sure, but hoping to God that it fucking is. So, okay. Little things, occasionally I would get things like a soap or toilet paper. Not often, but it did happen when I saw that we were needing and I had the funds. It means in total the value is like 12 grand of payment and literal money and benefit money and services rendered. Okay, and I want to say that all of this, when I got there, there was no expectation for me to do anything to live there. No one ever said, you know, I just have some rules and here's what they are, and you know, this is the service that I would like you to. No one made an agreement. Okay, so note that every chore that I did was just me being nice. Like, that's it. And then they're sitting there berating it. Well, it wasn't good enough cleaning. Well, I didn't really think that she put in a lot of effort. Well, this didn't taste very good. That was all just me being nice. And that's fucking dick, dude. But, you know, no surprise there. Because that family didn't have a lot of tact. How much tact to make someone techie? I don't know. They must have a lot and not at all. Isn't it weird? You can be so tactless and techie. It's very interesting. Okay. Yeah. Wow. And then, but of course, and I said this in the email too. Of course I didn't charge her, because that would be ridiculous. That'd be a weirdo. But they're like charging me. Well, she didn't pay. They're charging me. Okay, her rent was $600, and it depends. Most of the time I was a third of that rent, so it's $200. But some of the time I was half of that rent. Okay, it was $300, but no rent was increased. So that means that I would owe $1,750 total in rent. But no one ever asked me to pay rent. No one ever said that. In fact, she said, "Don't give it. I don't want that." Okay. Nor did she give a contingency. You know, you have to do this or get out. That's just the way of it. There was no heads up on that being the case. And she never spent more because of me. Now, she could volunteer, like usually she would give Donovan like $20, and maybe some of it fucking Reaganomics trickled down on me, dude. I mean, with the fucking, you know, Donovan's behavior, he was like practically Reaganomics, and I'm just like, okay, well, necessities, like Capricorn minded, like, oh my god, survival. Holy shit, it's good to be a 10 of diamonds. Okay, so between food and gas and some other category, pick one that I just listed of a service or a thing that I paid, like for Donovan or whatever the thing is, or how he didn't pay me back. You know, he still owes me $200. Well, if it's all bills and tax, don't forget that. And then also $200 from the laptop that you guys refused to give me, and that was on sale on eBay, but got disrupted by you guys, and no one was willing to send it out and or give it back to me, even though it was supposed to be coming right back to me. So it's another $200, so it's $400 right there. I mean, if we're just getting down to brass tacks. And so anyways, I'm just addressing like how ridiculous these rumors are, and is this accurate, or is it just you guys trying to fit into this MO that doesn't exist, that has not actually been portrayed? You watched it. I don't know what's edited, but you watched it. So she's been, in actual money, we're already square. I mean, just add in one of those things, whatever. And then the rest of it, it goes up to $12,000 value, is extra. That's just a gift that I gave to you. She thinks she's God's gift. Well, I'm sorry you don't think that of yourself. Frankly, that seems like a you problem, that you go about your day not feeling that way. So, okay. And then, she gave Donovan money, but not me. And you know that he's not good at keeping that or spending it wisely. And he's telling me that she said that she didn't want me to have any money, but that's obvious. I don't doubt that she said that. And don't give me or the baby any money. But that's obvious. Why? Because she doesn't want either one of us to survive. For real. Like, it's on that level of bad intent. Oh, there's so much good. Well, hesitation and good intention used to exist, so therefore it doesn't murder. It still makes murder. Okay. Even if it's just ephemeral hexing, still, like, just bad intention. Murderous intention. So, she says to me during it, between her weird fits of, like, rage and hurtful things, and we'll get to that later, she says that I helped her by staying there. Helped her be less depressed, nice to have someone to talk to about it. Helped in the Donovan situation, was helping her son. Yeah. And, you know, other things, like making sure that he got a vape pen to start getting off smoking entirely. Well, that's $35, dude. Like, just constantly we were doing things for him. Donovan's spending, the way it's just, you take your pick, you tally your bill. His cigarettes at $15 a day times 30 is $4.50. Alcohol at $10 a day, which is kind of minimal, times 30 is $300. And meth, I don't know, dude. Bro said he used to do fucking gram a day. Well, I don't know how much a gram of meth is, but you're doing at least $300 a month worth. Why? Because a gram a day is nuts, dude. I'm asking for $200 for him to help out with $200 a month for the baby. It's not a lot. And we'll get to more. That's 20 minutes in, so we'll get to more. Alright? About shit talking.